Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Silent117. Sorry if I haven't done videos for a really long time. It's been a madhouse in here. The pandemic, my dog suddenly has a very big itching problem, and the first April, my family is gonna take my dog to like to the vet to some kind, and also my mom also broke her ankle. So yeah, it's been kind of like a crazy here. Another good news, my fucking ah. And one of my cables for my cable for my headphone is kind of super broken and loose. Like, look at this. I need a duct tape or something, but I need to buy a new pair of headphones now because these ones probably are just fucking useless now. Look at this. Yeah, technology doesn't last very long. And after this, I probably play video games or something. But speaking of video games, this is a topic for Sony, or more specifically, what decisions they decided to make for, their lovely older console users, mostly people who play PS3, PSP, and PS Vita games. PlayStation Store is shutting down at the 21st of July. Yay! Well, that is sarcasm because Sony are completely stupid because this is really like, if you're not buying, like, they're shutting down PlayStation stores all over the world on July 21st, and for PSP and PS3, and PS Vita is gonna be shut down somewhere in August. That is lovely. That is lovely, 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 and that honestly sucks because. That fucking sucks because there are so many games or DLCs I haven't bought for the PS3. Like, for example, I wanted to buy Dead Space 2's DLC, Severed, or heard the infamous 2's DLC with the whole Cole turning into vampire was a cool DLC. Story DLC, and there are some PS1 games I haven't even bought digitally on PS3, like Resident Evil 3 Nemesis or Medieval, or hell, I haven't even bought Rayman 3 on the PS3, and I heard that Rayman 3 is a pretty good game. But and there's also the Sonic Adventure games, Sonic Adventure 1 and Adventure 2, and maybe Sonic Heroes as well. Like, there's so many games I haven't bought because I can't buy anything with a credit card. I need to buy a PlayStation Network card to buy things from the PlayStation Store. And that is a big can of worms right there. And now that they're shutting down PlayStation Store, you won't be able to buy any games digitally anymore. Not to mention, if the store shuts down and the physical copies you own, you won't be able to update them because you need the PlayStation Store to update all your, the patches that the old games had. And that is one of my biggest problems I have with Sony, is that the Sony, especially the main executive who works at Sony, hates older games. He hates older games. He hates PS1 games, PS2 games, and even PS3 games. Because nowadays it's like the newer and better graphics, the newest games, they are the best ones. Now, some people think this is a minor nitpick, but I think it kind of sucks because one of the reasons this is a really bad idea is because, one, now we currently live in the pandemic, still we're dealing with the COVID situation. Second is that the PS5s are sold very poorly, and Three is the fact that most people think, especially these big companies, think that digital age is the new age, but that is not the case, because how long is it's gonna last when PS5 stores are gonna be open, or PS4 stores are gonna be open, and then get shut down, and people won't be able to play or buy newest games, or the games they missed out on previously. Now that is the big can of worms, because a lot of people still play the PS3 games. I heard a lot of people, including myself, still play PlayStation 3 games over PS4 games. I don't own a PS4 console, but I still play PS3 games and even PS2 games, because a lot of these games on the older systems have more variety, and I know why PlayStation, or mostly Sony, are doing this is because they want your sweet money. They want you to invest your money on the newest, latest things, PS4 and PS5s. Because, the main executive of Sony hates older games. But that is a bad idea of shutting down the PlayStation stores for the older consoles, is because, like I said, the pandemic, still a lot of people still play these games, and they'll still give you the money that they earn and they purchase things. I still own a lot of physical copies of PS3 games, but those won't matter as well, because if I buy them after the PlayStation Store is going to close down, and if I buy some of the games I missed out on, like Infamous 2 or Resistance 2 or Resistance 3 or many other games in the future, then what's the point in playing those games if you're gonna shut down the store and we won't be able to update those games? I know if it works like that, but it's gonna really suck. So people always my mom always complains about why I invest my money buying physical copies, but because we live in a world where people think all their stuff sucks, and they want to shut down things that they think is not appropriate anymore, or people think all their stuff every single person thinks all their stuff sucks, and that's not the case. Oh my god, I'm getting myself a headache. Oh boy, sorry. Oh my god, headache. Basically, this is one of the things I really dislike about these modern day companies, Sony and Nintendo alike. And Nintendo give limited release for Super Mario, the older systems Mario games for, you know what I'm talking about, 3D Mario All-Stars that have Mario N64, or Mario Sunshine and Mario Galaxy. All three great 3D Mario games, I heard, are being removed on May because Nintendo hates probably also hate the older player base, and that is kind of shitty because a lot of people bought a lot of copies for Mario 3D World. I haven't bought 3D World, but I'm not sure if it's worth investing money into. But like I said, I need to buy a PCN card from Amazon or something, and then purchase a lot of digital games on my PlayStation 3 and download them as quickly as possible before Sony decides to shut down the PlayStation store on July 21st for the PS3. And then it really sucks when they do that, because like I said, we live in a pandemic. People still play older systems. And the fact that we live in a world where these big companies, especially in the Western entertainment, think people don't care about older stuff, that is a big fat lie. That is a big fat lie, because still a lot of people, especially Xbox, the fact that Microsoft is doing better as a business than Sony and Nintendo combined when it comes to, pleasing not just the new generation of gamers, but also older generation of gamers by giving us actual backwards compatibility on their new systems, it says a lot. Like, PS5 can run PS4 games, yeah, cool, but what about PS1 games or PS2 games or PS3 games? For fuck's sake, how hard it is for a system for giving us backwards compatibility. Some people say, oh, PS5 is gonna have all the backwards compatibility for all the previous PlayStation systems. Well, that is a big fucking lie, because they're saying this so that give us your fucking money, because we know we're good at lying. Because no, PS5 doesn't read all the previous PlayStation discs on the PS5. It's only reading PS4 discs, and that's not enough. PlayStation 3 can run PS1 games, but not PS2 games. But the older fat mouths of PS3s can read both PS2 and PS1 games. And if you guys could have handled those systems a little bit better, then you could have gotten more money if you had backwards compatibility free online. You could have made more of your consumers that buy those systems more happier. But now it's like, yeah, we don't care about older stuff, because older stuff is for boomers and shit. Like, I hate this mentality that these companies have, that they think that we'll live in a... Sorry.
A few inches later.
Oh my god, sorry guys, one of my family members came back from work early, and then she went to the doctor. It was my mother. Oh my god. It's crazy, because one of the things I tried to say is that I think I hate this mentality that a lot of modern Western companies think that we live in a world where a lot of people think older stuff is crappier than newer stuff. No, that is not true. There may be some people who think that, but a lot of people still own older consoles, own older games, and play them even to this day. The fact that you're gonna shut down the PlayStation Store in July is not gonna make things a lot easier, or for you, or gonna give you a positive reception, because because at this point, where if this is how Sony treats its consumers, then I might someday buy an Xbox console at the near future, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Xbox. But the fact that Microsoft still cares about its both retro and the newer generation of gamers, then it shows that you guys have completely fucked up on as a whole. Now, like I said, people speculate that Sony might port all the PlayStation 1 or make PS5 backwards compatible for PS1, PS2, and PS3 games. Something was in my mouth. Sorry. They say that, but I feel like that is a complete 100% a lie. Because Sony, like I said, the main executive of the entire company of Sony, deliberately said with his own words that he hates older games. And do you honestly believe they're gonna put backwards compatibility for PS5 for older systems like PS1, for PS1 especially? Hell, if I want to play physical copies of PS1 games, PS3, I have a super slim PS3, and it reads actual PS1 discs. It still reads PS1 discs. At this point, if this is what Sony does, then I have no choice to buy physical copies of PS1 games as well. Because this is madness. If you guys keep on doing this, then you're gonna be more bankrupt than ever. Stop treating older or more retro gamers like crap. Because if you keep doing the shit like this, and this is not just applied to Sony, but this is directly aimed at the Nintendo as well. If you guys keep on doing this, then if you keep on doing these stupid decisions, then things are not going to go well for you guys. Stop buying digital, like I said, stop putting your hopes up on digital media, because it's not gonna last forever. Even streaming services like Netflix, HBO Max, Disney Plus, they're removing older stuff because they think it's offensive or racist or whatever. Because, fuck it, we don't care. You gave us the money. Like, there are pros and cons with streaming services. If people enjoying using streaming services, that's fine. It's not like I'm going up to my older sister saying, "Hey, older sister, stop paying for Netflix, stop using the streaming services." I'm not gonna do that. If she enjoys watching some of the stuff that she enjoys, I'm not gonna stop her. But relying too much on what's new and trendy, it's not gonna end well, because if you don't balance out things, this is my main problem I have with my own country and many other people around the world, that the people don't know how to balance out new things with old stuff. Because without the older stuff, listen to this, Sony. If it wasn't for people who bought PlayStation 1 games, or PlayStation 1 systems, or PlayStation 2 systems, or PlayStation 2 games, or PlayStation 3 systems, or PlayStation 3 games, then none of this, all your business, all of this would not be profitable, none of this will exist anymore, and you will be bankrupt as fuck, and a lot of your people will lose jobs. Insomniac, Naughty Dog, that's it. Done. Stop treating older consumers like crap. Maybe hire some people who can still keep up these servers online for older systems. Because people still play older systems. People still play. I know plenty of people who still play Time Splitters on PS2. I still play Bully on the PS2. You know the Rockstar game Bully. That is basically like a lighter version of GTA. I still play GTA San Andreas. I still play all the Ratchet & Clank games on the PS2. I still play Burnout 3 Takedown. And on PS3, I still play. I tried to beat Spec Ops: The Line, or I tried to beat Sonic Unleashed, I tried to beat 40K Space Marines, and many other games that I own. And you guys think that people don't care about older systems? Some people try to buy older Mass Effect games because this new remastered version that is coming out is censoring, like, oh no, the big tits and asses, we can't show that to an M-rated, to a fucking game that is M-rated or 18, or rated 18 or higher. Like, and that is another problem with Sony, is that their censoring is also getting out of hand. They want to censor females being feminine. They want to censor also blood and violence, because why not? It's not like games like Silent Hill or God of War made you a lot of money. Like, stop doing stupid decisions, because if you keep doing this, then things are not gonna turn out well for you guys. Like, I am a gamer. I love gaming. I usually play games on consoles because I'm more comfortable with that than on PC, because I don't exactly have a chair that gives me comfortable pleasures. And also, my headphones are basically. Oh, I'm showing on the wrong. This is the camera. Like, as you guys can see, the headphones are basically jacked up, so I need to buy a new pair of headphones later on, and many more stuff, because this is kind of crazy. Because I hate this mentality people have, especially with these stupid big companies. Like, I'm gonna say this many times as I can. I hate this mentality that a lot of Western companies, especially nowadays, think that newer equals better, and that is not true in the slightest. You hate the fact that people don't buy your shit, then how about not making stupid decisions along the way? Then maybe people will buy your new products, or maybe try to improve your business perspective. How's that for a change? Like, if you're gonna shut down the PlayStation Store for the PS3 and PSP and PS Vita, oh, of course PS Vita, people probably forgot about PS Vita. But if you're gonna shut down those stores, like I said, things are not gonna end well. Like, they're not gonna end well, because there are still people who haven't experienced PS3s at the time, because not all people around the world are rich out of their asses. That's not how things work. Like, seriously, Sony, don't do this. And if you're gonna do this, then, like I said, things are not gonna end well. Oy, this is crazy. This is madness. I need a drink. Oh God, man, I haven't talked this much for ages. Like, oh my God, things are basically fucked right now, and oh my God, it kind of brings me to tears in this case, because, like I said, we live in a world where people just crap on all their stuff, on all their consumers. And this is not a good business practice. If you keep on doing this, then the things are not gonna end well. Like, if any of you are out there who still are gamers, buy physical media. Keep on buying physical media, because if you don't, then all those digital things you're buying, wasting money on, they're gonna be gone forever. And that's what it's gonna be for the PS3, because it's gonna be gone forever and it's not gonna exist anymore. And I speak from the heart, basically, because I still love playing PlayStation 2. I still love playing PlayStation 3 games. Don't do this, Sony. If you're gonna, like I said, if you're gonna do this, everything you know that you worked so hard for is gonna be gone. This kind of stuff makes me wish that Sony was still a Japanese company. Of course, not all people in Japan are the most trusted people on earth, but at least when the Sony was a Japanese company, at least back then they still cared about their consumers. They still care about making games that are fun, innovative, and really cool. Now it's just like, let's make everything an interactive movie with pretty graphics. That's it. Oh my God. I don't know what to do, guys, because I'm one person. I don't think anyone who talk about this there's gonna be any change, because like I said, these big Western companies, they don't want to listen to their consumers. They don't want to listen to their actual consumers. They don't want to listen to people who actually made them a profit. They made them successful in the first place from the past, and yeah. Oh my God, I don't know what to do anymore. Oh my God, I need to buy a new pair of headphones, because, like I said, this wire is completely dead. This is from my Logitech headphones. I need to buy a new set of gaming headphones. And then I don't know what to do. Like I said, things have been gone to complete shit, and I don't know if things are gonna get better. So yeah. Tell me in the comments what you guys think about this, and are you worried about this or not? Do you think that Sony shouldn't shut down the PlayStation Store for the older systems, and yeah. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, share this video with others, and yeah, whatever. This is Salmon7 signing off.